Hi, my name is Khanh and I'm from Hải Phòng City in Vietnam. So recently I got the news that my article, How Middle School Woke Me Up, was accepted into the 18th edition of the Inspire Youth Journal. So I think the 18th edition will come out in the 27th or the 28th of July. So stay tuned, a collection of beautiful articles will come out. So let me share some of my insights on my whole experience of writing an article. For starters, I have to say that I've written many articles before, but most of them weren't very good. They either lacked structure, clarity, or something just felt off. I always tried my best when I wrote down my thoughts, but when I read them later, I could tell they didn't reflect who I truly was. But I kept going, and there were so many points when I doubted myself. Like, what if this article turns out as bad as the others? Yet, I still submitted it to the acting head of the Inspire Youth Journal newspaper, and surprisingly, I got accepted. It was such, an unreal moment that I didn't know what I was gonna do after that. So the acting head of the newspaper, Charisma Sakar, gave me a lot of feedback on my article, and I rewrote them again the second time, and it turned out better than the old version. So she complimented me, and that really pushed me to keep going. This article revolves around me being a middle schooler. So that was a period when I stepped in middle school, which was 6th grade, and middle school taught me that middle school isn't just for competing or being at the top of the class. It's about growing and developing with others. I also deeply care about this topic because it's my own personal story, and I haven't actually written an article based on my experience before. So this is a very unique article. I also have to express my deepest gratitude to all of my friends, my families, and especially Charisma Sakar, the acting head of the Inspire Youth Journal paper, who have helped me so much on my way of being a young writer. My friends for cheering me on and hear my ramblings, my family when they gave me space and trust to write. She has assisted me in the whole process of me writing an article. So thank you, Charisma. In the end, I would like to say that writing an article is not easy, but it's rather fascinating because you can dive into a world where you can write down your feelings, your thoughts, your opinions about a specific topic. In the end, I feel so grateful for all the supports and assistance I've had. Writing an article was a turning point. It changed me in the ways that I didn't expect to. So that's my whole experience of writing an article. Bye!